What is up, everyone? How's it going? Today I'm gonna be working on the XF again. I went ahead and picked up this little reservoir for my intercooler. It's a pretty good size. I forgot how much it holds, but this is my hand, so it holds a good amount. And the reason why I got this one is because, oh, here it is. I got this one. I used to have this one, and that one actually holds more than this. Plus, I used to have this one right here, and I really didn't like how it looked. So I went ahead and picked this one up, and it's already painted black. And I was thinking of mounting it right here, but then I'll have to remove it every time I take it to get smog, and I didn't want to mess with it. So what I'm gonna be doing is, I already went ahead and removed the bumper, and then I'm gonna redo all the coolant lines. And I was thinking of putting it right here like this, inside on this little space right here. It's gonna go inside. So for that, what I'm gonna have to do is, I'm gonna cut right here. I'm gonna be careful not to damage the intercooler, and then that's gonna let me slide the reservoir in here, so it's gonna sit right here. And then I'm gonna redo all my water lines. And these are gonna be the return lines from the supercharger. One right here, and another one right in here. And then for the drain, I bought this one. This is the only one I could find, so I'm gonna cut right around here. So this is the drain line. It's gonna go into the inlet of the pump, and then the pump is gonna pump the water into the supercharger, and then from the supercharger is gonna go into the intercooler, and from the intercooler is gonna go back into the reservoir by these two fittings right here. And then I also went ahead and picked this up, some JB Weld. And that's all. So I'm just gonna be using a regular grinder, and just gotta be careful not to damage this, like I said. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did some changes. I went ahead and cut this tiny piece off, and now it's gonna sit like this. So now it doesn't block the intercooler at all, as you can see. Because later on I might get another intercooler, and it's gonna go on front of this one. Alright everyone, so it's been a couple of days, and I went ahead and installed my pump. This is a ZZP pump, and it's in there. It's held in with zip ties. It's not gonna go anywhere. This is the reservoir. and it's already installed. It's also held in with zip ties. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna hit the bumper or anything, and it's gonna allow as much airflow as possible to the intercooler. So I really like how it's turning out. Now what I was thinking is probably repainting the reservoir, because I don't like how this looks, but it's in there really strong. It's not gonna leak or anything. This is one of the hoses that I'm gonna be using, and it's pretty much gonna go from the pump, the inlet of the pump, to the outlet of the reservoir. So, and then the return lines are gonna come out from the intercooler, and they're gonna go back into the reservoir. I'm gonna go ahead and measure how much water it takes to completely fill up, and that's gonna let us know how much more water it takes compared to stock. Alright guys, so I have the first hose connected from the outlet of the reservoir to the inlet of the pump. Now all I gotta do is tighten up the clamps, make sure it doesn't leak.
Describe your savage life. Ooh, let's give it a go like our purpose shows. I wanna know who you are. This is what I need to know. So take my hand and let our fears go. Take me to your jungle where the rain is warm and the birds fly.
Alright guys, so I just got done, and it looks really good. It looks better than I thought it was gonna look. It's not gonna go anywhere. I went ahead and added these zip ties here. Now it looks a lot cleaner, and it's ready to go. Now I'm just gonna add some fluid. Okay, so I'm gonna start adding in some water. Here's the first one. See how much coolant it takes, or water.
Last night I saw your eyes, a sense of threat that I can't forget. I wanna know who you are. This what I
Alright,
need to
so
know.
the reservoir is completely full.
Take me to
As you could see, it took
this warm and the bird's light.
about 2 quarts to fill up. Now we're gonna go ahead and prime the pump so that way it can move the fluid to the intercooler and the heat exchangers, and it's gonna take, I believe, another 2 quarts. So in order to do that, he's gonna grab a wire, and then you're gonna, these are the 2 fuses that you're gonna remove. This one, and then there's this one, and then you can jump your pump. Turned on. Alright guys, so we got the water circulating around the system. You can hear it. Now I'm gonna keep adding water and see how much more it takes. So far we have no leaks, so that's good. So far we have 3 quarts in here, so let's see how much more it takes. I'm gonna go get some more water and be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed some more water. It's completely full. You could see and I'm gonna put the cap back on, and there it is, completely full. It's warm too. I guess all the water is cooling down the supercharger because I drove it earlier. So it takes almost 4 quarts. So yeah, it takes a lot more now with this little reservoir. So now it's gonna take a lot longer for the coolant to heat up. So the supercharger is gonna run a lot cooler between each run. Oops. Alright guys, so I just came back from a test drive. Everything's running okay. Also, I'm almost done buying all the parts for the front end conversion. The only thing I'm missing is the hood, but I already got the fenders, the headlights, the bumper, and then I still need to get there's a plastic cover underneath the bumper that holds the bumper. I still need to get that, and then I can finally change the look on this thing. It's gonna look a lot better. We'll see. So yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching. You guys have an awesome day.